All right, let me make sure we good. Hold on one second. Am I? Do this before we call it a night. All right, it looks like we good to go, man. Y'all, if y'all hear stuff in the background, and just know we in Charlotte right now, so y'all already know how that is. Hold on. Hold on. All right. My bad, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna end up using this as a video that I wanted to edit, but yeah, I probably should have instead of just going live though. Just anyway, we live, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's kick it. So here's the thing, man. First I want to give a huge shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for putting this video out. Man, listen, I said it once, I'll say it again. I was actually a person that watched and enjoyed watching and listening to Corey Holcomb. Dude was funny as heck. I mean, he still is, somewhat funny. It's a little bit more on the cringe side now because your boy done went and kind of crashed out and, went off the deep end or whatnot. But again, still a funny guy. Still a funny guy, man. Just can't rock with him like that anymore after, he's displayed certain behaviors that I don't necessarily agree with. So anyway, we got a video from O'Shea Duke Jackson about Miss Darlene. Darlene is someone that supports and has been with Corey Holcomb from a while. But I'm gonna let y'all hear from her, not me. Let go.
Talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger.
The situation with Corey Holcomb is getting worse. Unfortunately, the brother looks like he's on his last leg, and it's not that I'm wishing this. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. I kind of like Corey Holcomb. Not as much as I did last month, but I like Corey Holcomb.
Damn, damn, damn!
And his crash outs on the internet get a lot of us YouTubers paid.
He's right, you know.
But all in all, I'm a big fan of the 5150 show. I think they have an awesome lineup. Craig Facts is the truth. Corey, when he's on his stuff, is the truth. And Darlene, I really, really love Darlene because she's really, I feel, a sweetheart. And when you look at how loyal she's been, the way that she shows up to a hostile environment, I mean, Corey is super disrespectful at times, and she's still there. And she's like a fresh of breath air, right? And I really wish that on this podcast that it would be more opportunities for her to kind of share in and not be so mic heavy towards Corey Holcomb because he tends to be so redundant on the podcast. But Corey's problems are starting to spill out to the point that other content creators are starting to notice.
Before this guy goes in, because he is definitely about to go in. Again, I believe I've been listening and watching the 5150 show for a while, and you're gonna start to see why it is so important for you to have a balance, both men and women. Like those shows just always seem to last like a long time when you have a host, a woman, or a co-host, a man and a woman. It's just a perfect balance, man. And people need that. The reason why I believe the 5150 show has did the numbers and has lasted as long as they did, a main reason behind that is because of that balance. I'm not saying just because of Darlene, but it's that balance that some people don't even realize that they need in their life. You got Corey Holcomb that's on the far left, and then you got Darlene that she's just a sweetheart, man.
Corey Holcomb has the accountability of a single mom about her baby daddy on TikTok. TMZ, y'all really got me good after that video came out. I started losing gigs. Y'all really got me. Nah, you ass nigga did that to yourself. And I used to like you a lot, but I got zero respect for any man who will haul off and just hit a woman when it's not in self-defense. Nigga, we seen the video. Y'all was arguing, y'all was talking, and you hit her. You's a and like I said, I used to like Corey Holcomb. I used to think was funny, but you hit a woman, you and now you blaming TMZ for losing gigs. That's how I know your ass is a liberal. Liberals always do in the dark, and when it comes out, you mad at the motherfucker exposing your ass. Single mom's front camera crying on TikTok used to be the face of a lack of accountability in America, but now it's this ass.
Damn, my man Brandon Jamal lit his ass up. Guys, we all know.
Wait a minute, man. First of all, bro, liberal? Wait a minute, bro. Like, how did we get here, man? What was going on? Talking about liberals, single baby mothers. I don't really be on TikTok like that, so I mean, I couldn't really tell you if it's true or not. But good grief, man.
About really the situation with Darlene and Corey Holcomb. It all started when Corey Holcomb made fun of Anton Daniels' daughter and made a t-shirt out of it.
This is dedicated to you, lame.
I want you guys to pay attention to this shirt. If y'all are not aware, Corey Holcomb got into a situation with Anton on his live. They both were kind of going back and forth, being petty. Honestly, like two kids. You know what I mean? Instead of just having a conversation, it escalated to them getting in each other's face, trying to fight. It was just some childish BS, right? And I'm thinking, okay, they done, squashed it or whatever. They sitting back down. Shots kept being fired and thrown at each other. You know what I'm saying? Little Ed Hammond attacks, like here and there. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, are y'all going to have a conversation or not? Anyway, right, on up until the time that Anton was about to leave, Corey said some stuff, which forced Anton to leave or whatever. And then after the fact, this is when I think things kind of like went left, right? Corey Holcomb took a shot at that man's family. Again, not with, never gonna be out of, and I had some people that was up under the comments was telling me this and that, well, yeah, that's why you got to be careful about what you say and who you beef with. Like, no, bro, Cal will never get with no mess like that. You don't talk about nobody's family, bro. His wife and his underage daughter didn't have anything to do with it, right? If you're gonna speak or you're gonna talk about a man or whatever, you speak and talk about that man, hopefully to his face. You know what I'm saying? And he drug his daughter in, and not only did he say something about it, but he actually put his daughter, his underage daughter's picture up for the world to see and sitting there talking about it. Like, come on, bro. We all know how social media works. That young lady, that young girl I think she's still in high school. Do you not think that news is not going to trap? Like, do you not realize what you're doing to that young? I couldn't get with it. To me, clown behavior, and I'm gonna stand on that no matter what. So now we have, he's standing on business. If this was just about Anton, bro, go for it. And you as a comedian, you should have had 1,000,000 jokes lined up, and you should have ate Anton's tail up. And to be honest with you, I think Anton probably would have respected it. You know, he probably felt some type of way, but I don't think it would have escalated to that point. Like, you know, as a comedian, that's your superpower. You're able to joke and clown and come to the stage on anybody. I don't understand why you didn't have the jokes lined up for him, not his family. And so when you start doing stuff like this, and then you're going to double down after putting that young lady on live. I think that, isn't 5150 live? I don't know. I don't even watch the show, but I don't know if it's live or not. Normally I'll catch like little clips in here, but anyway, you put that young lady on your live, and then you double down and you come back and you put this t-shirt up here where it's clearly about, come on, man, like what are we doing, bro? I don't think this type of stuff is funny. And again, there was so many people down in the comment section trying to convince me, and I told y'all once, and I'm going to say it again, I will never, ever be able to get with stuff like this. Wrong is wrong. Yes, I've seen some stuff about Anton, and again, I'm going to say that mofo is wrong too. If you say anything about anybody's wife, kids, or whatever thing, those things should be left out. But if it come on my doggone table and it's time for us to review it, listen, I'm going to hold any and everybody accountable for any type of crazy behavior, as well as myself. If I do or I say something that's out of the way, which I'm never going to talk about nobody, wife and kids, because that's crazy. My parents raised me better than that. But hey, that's just me.
Now, this was the week before, like almost 2 weeks ago.
Look at that, man. Come on, bro.
If you look at the end of that clip, you can see that Darlene was looking real frustrated. She didn't really like it. She didn't want to be there. She didn't really appreciate that at all. And it's okay, right? She's not saying anything, but her body language on the show has been showing. And then there was a situation where Corey Holcomb basically tried to force her to hold the shirt up.
Ain't this a shirt, D? You gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's all you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Well, I
You ain't with a nigga, D?
I've done it.
Yo, bro, look at his face. The fact that you willing, I mean, look this face like, damn, you ain't rocking with it, no, bro. When has she ever been for this type of stuff? She's always been that neutral party. Like, you have to have that, and you willing to freaking crash out on somebody that's been rocking, man.
And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up?
Your mic.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
What time is it? We ain't got enough time.
And look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how he's but you see what I was just doing right now?
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter. I'll
he
get
just-
somebody to hold it up.
Bruh.
Just want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole
Wow.
thing.
Did I?
Man, if that, I need for all, it was so many brothers down in the comments taking up for this clown behavior. Clown behavior. Y'all was taking up. Now you got somebody that's been rocking with this dude for 16 years. And this man just flipped the script because she said she didn't want to hold up a mother-loving t-shirt. A t-shirt. This dude is sitting here trying to clown on a child. And a white, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And just because she chooses to remain neutral, you want to, really? Talking about you get somebody else to hold, bro. Nah. Clown.
I just not
Yeah.
say.
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week.
When she didn't want to force the shirt up, okay, he then
Look at
started to like basically talk trash. And then at the end of the show, he rapped this.
About to turn this mother shit out.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another do it.
Hey.
50 in the house.
So this disrespect, if you don't want to do it, get another B to do it.
That's crazy.
People saw that as being like real disrespectful. This was just last Tuesday.
Nah, I ain't with it.
Today I'm recording this on Monday. I saw this last night during the Super Bowl, and basically Darlene posted this particular clip.
So let's talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger. Whew. This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone, but instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky.
Damn.
Now, I want to look at this because this is the post that she made. No joke at all about this. And after the big game today, I hope that those who may be disappointed if their team doesn't win, that they gather themselves together before they react. Just saying. Very interesting, though, how the universe works. Uh-oh, she's saying, I recorded this early in January along with a much longer, more in-depth version on misguided displaced anger over on my YouTube channel. Please check it out. As always, hope everyone's taking care of themselves.
Man, first of all, again, I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Darlene, man. She been holding it down, been as sweet as she can be, and Corey probably ain't gonna never hear this video, but brother, when you have people like that that's been rocking with you for almost 2 decades, and just like O'Shea said, bro, you done said some very, very disrespectful stuff that I'm pretty sure people would have been left, man. Probably a lot of stuff that she don't necessarily agree with, you know what I'm saying? But she stood there 10 toes down with you. And yeah, she probably been getting a little paycheck here and there, man. But listen, it's like this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with this. It don't matter, especially when it comes to women. They're big on feelings. And if they continue to walk into a mother-loving, hostile environment, I'm trying to tell you, them mofos will jump ship on your tail in a second. Start go ahead and stacking they doggone paper and starting to look elsewhere. And I don't care, not no amount of money in the world is going to convince me or make me do or say something or rock with something that I don't agree with. I don't care how cool we are. I don't care how much I'm getting paid. And you shouldn't want people like that around you. You shouldn't want yes men. You shouldn't want yes women. You should want people around you that be like, yo, bro, it ain't cool. I can't rock with that. And I'm still kind of curious behind, you know what I mean, why Craig. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Craig has. But somebody around that brother they need to hold him accountable. They need to sit that mofo down and be like, yo, bro, like you fumbling the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally had a pretty good show. You had, 2 people on there that's been rocking with you for a while. 'Cause I think it was other people on there. I know Darlene. I think she's been there since day one. But I don't remember Craig being on there when he first started. I think it was, I don't know if it was some other guys or something like that. But yeah, man, you got to be careful about how you moving. And as a leader, as a host, like if you think or you believe that you can do it by your doggone self, or if you would have been rocking with yourself, do you really believe that show would have been as big as it is? I don't think so. I don't know too many people, honestly, that think and move like Corey Holcomb. Let me make sure I make that clear. That think and move like Corey Holcomb, that will be able to carry a show and do all of them things that the 5150 show has done by themselves. Say what you want. You can say whatever it is that you want. I just don't. I do not think that it's that perfect balance, man. You're talking to somebody that has literally studied and watched thousands of hours of content. I've even experienced myself. I've shot for people as far as, video or whatever, edit the whole nine. And I'm telling you, that thing just don't hit the same when it's just you. But when you got people you can vibe off of, you could actually sit there and have a conversation with people. Those podcasts, those shows just do a lot better. It's hard to be entertaining by yourself for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I'm telling you. And when you look at the people that are really thriving, I'm not talking about the people that, getting a couple of 100,000 views here and there, but people that are really, I'm talking about at the top of their game. The reason why they're as big as they are is because of collabs, because they bring people on. Casanet, I Show Speed, you know what I mean? Like people that are alive 24/7. When you think about the DOCA or whatever, people like Shannon Sharp. The reason why their podcasts and their shows do so well is because of their collabs, bringing people on. Life is about relationships, my friend. Never forget that, man.
We all know who she's talking about. And that is about basically Corey Holcomb. And I want you to see just how faithful the lady is, right? She posted some photos just a week ago. Just a few memories from the past year. Happy anniversary 5150 show. Can't believe it was 16 years ago today. This all started on Foxhole Sirius XM. Wow. Thank you to all who have supported us. This lady has been there for 16 years. I think at least that, right? And this lady has been, in my honest opinion, like, Corey Holcomb wants to put everything underneath jokes, but I'm gonna be honest. It's almost like he's going too hard on the lady for no reason. You know, Darlene is nice. She never disrespects people. She seems to be like a real sweetheart, right? I want you guys to look under her post what everybody was saying. Antoine Films, Darlene, we love you. And yep, that was some misplaced anger put on you last week. I hope you can get your podcast going soon. You're loyal, a legend. Woo! Please stay with 5150. You create such a great balance to the show, and Corey needs you. He's probably very overwhelmed and low-key knows you're an asset that is irreplaceable. And this is one of the criticisms I have of Corey Holcomb. It's almost like he acts like he doesn't care about people, but he kind of needs people to be around him. And so his behavior just literally pushes people away. Like, well, let me explain.
Corey got going on is whatever Corey got going on. If you watch the 5150 show, what you'll see is Corey loves for people to agree with him. And if you disagree with him, he loves to win the argument. And if you make him look like he's not as intelligent as he believes he is, he starts to get mad. That's the reason Zoe is no longer there. It's the reason why Grady's no longer there. It's the reason why. Look, if somebody pushes away everybody you ever seen close to him, and somebody has friends since they were 4 years old, and two people.
Yeah, that's actually what happened. Shout out to Ryan Davis. So if you don't agree with him or do something like that, he starts to do exactly what Ryan said, right? And it's not no shade, it's just the facts. So this dude says Corey got a lot of whole ways.
Damn.
As a leader, you still need to have people around you that can check you. If you just got in your feelings about what I just said, you're a part of the problem. You are a part of the problem. At the end of the day, you should want to improve. You should want people around you that's going to hold you accountable, going to help you point out your flaws, because those are the people that are going to continue to help you excel, right? Like, bro, you need to have people around you that's going to keep you humble. Now, I'm not trying to say, these people are trying to sun you, but they just like, yo, bro, I'm trying to help you and point out, like, these are some flaws right here that we need to work on, that we need to improve. Because the higher you go, the more money you make, the more exposure, the more eyeballs. When we start getting brand deals and stuff like that, when we get to the top, that's going to be a hell of a fall if we don't fix something as small as character. I ain't even going to say that's something small, but if we don't fix something like that, something that we can start to work on while we're climbing, why am I here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing as a leader? Why not have people around you like that? Are we not trying to improve? Are we not trying to get better? Can the people around you, the people that you should trust, you've been rocking with somebody for 16, you don't trust them? Like, if anything, if I felt some type of way about somebody not holding the shirt up or whatever, like, yo, what's up? Talk to me real quick. There was a little issue or whatever on the podcast earlier, and I'm like, dang, like I felt like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't have my back. Like, what's going on? Talk to me. You my dog, pots and pans. We've been rocking together for this doggone long. We damn near family. I need to know what's going on. Is it something that I did wrong, something that I shouldn't be doing? And that person should be able to communicate with you, talk to you, and let you know, yeah, you're wrong. And you should be able to take that and be like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I need to go about doing this thing the right way, a better way. Be the bigger person. Like, you getting older, bro. You getting close to 60 years old. You being in your feelings because somebody don't want to hold up a t-shirt at 60? 60?
Protect Darlene. And you know what's so funny? So many black men are saying, look, protect Darlene. D, how many times you gonna let Corey disrespect you? Leave for good, ma'am. Then this person here, Corey, have some sense. D is the real foundation you standing on when it comes to 5150 and trust. You can find anything you want in the world, but loyalty and someone who can be close to you that can be trusted are the true prizes of wealth. Yeah, you can, but you can get someone else, but they gonna be plotting to capitalize and set you up with a lawsuit over time, guaranteed. No new friends. You're gonna learn the hard way, if not now. Fame is a curse. One day you'll understand. Then we saw Eric. Love you, darling. Right? All these people are showing their condolences. Corey Holcomb, in Inglewood. Corey Holcomb needs to talk to you better. G-Ham 76. I always felt Corey takes too many shots at Darlene. He plays them off as just jokes, but they come from a mean place, is my opinion. And I want to talk about that. Corey Holcomb is no longer going to be able to just play everything off like, oh, these just jokes. I mean, he's been getting away with that for so long, but after that video came out, it's just not the case, right? You're not going to be able to do that. Izzy Lizzie says, Darlene should just stay away from this dude. Craig needs to get away from this dude. Craig is also a very nice person. I think he's weak, fake, and snitching ass lame. There's no way a real street dude is effing with Corey any kind of way. He said he's about to start talking to Craig crazy as soon as he disagrees with him. I don't know about that, man. Craig seemed like he'll actually fight. Woo!
You never lie. Craig up there in Cali, man. It's a little bit different. Like, listen, I crack jokes with you, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We ain't about that talking. We about that action.
Ooh. Disappointed to see Corey talk to D like that. Shaking my head. He needs to publicly apologize to you. Yeah, I agree. Corey, I typically support you, but you are putting yourself on an island all by yourself. I hope you can humble yourself soon, buddy boy. I mean, this is so many people saying this. Corey quick to say he don't need nobody to MF has been there for 16 years straight. He don't even want to hear the reasoning behind the no. Darlene, don't let him mess with your head. Get his ass somebody else to do it. The F. Yes. My dear brother Numpsy, Corey Holcomb, if you're going to comment on your brothers, at least get all your facts. Corey got to start hearing the whole observation. Corey burned bridge after bridge after bridge, only to have to apologize for a misunderstanding. This other person says, you are a class act. Eventually your patience will run out when you put your feelings first like others do theirs. God bless you. Frankie Brooks, you have been loyal to the soil.
Amen.
Next subject begins, same subject, and on and on. Corey going out bad. Craig a fool to keep sticking by him, shaking my head. I'm reading all of these because I want you to see what people are saying. I've been following Corey since my early 20s, almost 15 years. I've been around since the foxhole. It's coming to a point now that the ish is lame. If next week's show is about this ish again, I just might be done. I hate to say this too. Ovion. D is fed up. It wasn't too much that it's all you, brother. It's the why I gotta hold it up that really let it be known how she really feels. They just tried to start explaining. LOL, shaking my head. D, there's no need for all that. All you had to do was say, give me a few seconds. I'm putting up the prices now. LOL, shaking my head. So there were other stuff, things like that. And it was just many, many messages. And again, like the most troubling thing is Corey Holcomb is trying to prove that he doesn't hate women. He's not a misogynist. He doesn't abuse women. Then what happens is you go off and then you do the roasting on Anton Daniels' underage daughter, then the wife, okay? Which a lot of people are not good at. Look at the succession of how dumb this is. You then go and make a t-shirt doubling down. after making a t-shirt doubling down, you then get mad at your female host who's been with you for 16 years for not wanting to hold it up to disrespect Anton. Then you called her a biatch.
Wait. Let me correct my boy real quick. I don't think it was about Anton. Let's go ahead and make that clear right now. You know, again, shout out to O'Shea. I rock with him. I think that he does some dope content. I think that, you know, doing these long form videos like he doing, maybe he just misspoke or whatever. But I don't think this was about Anton. This was about that young man's, Anton's daughter, most importantly, and also his wife. I don't think that she rocked with Corey messing with that man's family. I don't think that she really rocked with that. Now, again, if this would have just been about Anton, then I don't think it would have been as much pushback or whatever. But yeah, I think that this was mainly about his wife and his child. She just, like, the look on her face was just like, come on, man, like this is a all-time low. I can't rock with this.
Right? This, like, how dumb can you be? In my honest opinion, how stupid can you be when you're trying to prove the case that you don't hate women and you continue to prove other people right? Now, is he under stress? I
don't know, because he do be drinking. Maybe he was drunk before this, man. But still, you need to be able to hold your liquor.
Under duress? Sure. Anybody can be under stress or under duress, but it just wouldn't excuse the behavior. And then you want to go out and blame TMZ when all TMZ gotta do is just sit there every Tuesday and just clip you. No one has to do anything to Corey Holcomb but just sit there and just listen to his ass say something stupid. That's all you gotta do with the guy. You don't have to do nothing else.
Goodness.
Sit back, clip Corey, watch him say something that's hella out of pocket, watch him say something that doesn't make any sense. He will drag his own self. And it's sad. TMZ don't have to do nothing. Okay? And at this age, he's 57 years old. He's not gonna learn. All right. A lot of us trying to, hopefully he's gonna learn. He's not. He gonna pay the price for his behavior if it keeps going this way. And the one thing that we can do is learn from a guy like this that, you know what you can't do? Overestimate your leverage. We can all make mistakes. That's cool enough. But we all got to understand that we got limits. We all can't do what we want to do. There are limits to this, and everybody not going to agree with you. Everybody not going to want to do, your bad stuff for them, and no judgment. And so now you just make everybody that was on your corner pretty much hate you. And that's what I'm seeing, man. A lot of his fans, if you go look at Darlene's post, she looks like she took the higher ground. He looks like he's the one that messed up. It's just a real situation. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea.
Again, man, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I wanted to just go through this real quick just to show everybody that was on the fence, everybody that was, down in the comments, feeling some type of way about what I was saying. I'm going to still stand 10 toes down on everything that I said in the last video when him and Anton was going back and forth, and Corey thought that it was a good idea to start talking about that man's daughter. Childish. Clown behavior. Clown mother-loving behavior, man. I said it once and I'm going to say it again. I can't get with it. I was a huge fan of Dog. When I tell you, this dude was so freaking funny, man. Like, when he's being the comedian Corey, yo, it's hard not to laugh at that dude. Like, one of my favorites when he was on a radio show with Kendra G, and he was talking about hollering at her, and she was just basically saying, like, I would never talk to nobody like Corey or whatever. He was like, listen, this is how they be at first, but when they get to like a certain age, I get them. And she was like, what you mean? It was like, boy, basically, them chicks, when they in their prime, they be hard to get. I ain't gonna lie. But a few years later, yeah, your butt still lonely. You still unmarried. You still single. Probably still childless. Go on, come on to the front of the congregation. I'm gonna holler. I thought that was like the funniest thing in the world because I think she was being serious about it, and I couldn't tell. And that's the thing about him at certain times. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell if he's being serious or he's doing it like in a joking manner. See, I didn't get that when he was talking to Darlene. He really looked like he was bothered by the fact that she couldn't rock with him. And so it's like this. You cannot play that get in your feelings card as a freaking comedian. You just can't. Like the reason why you have that superpower, you can joke around at everything because everything that you do after almost everything that you say or everything that somebody else say, you laugh. You laugh and then you return or you bring back or you come back with like some type of punchline that is hilarious. Right? You just think that everything is fun. Like that's what makes content. That's what makes comedians so good at what they do. They just goofy. They silly. It's hard to take them serious. It's hard to know when they're not necessarily just being serious, but it's hard to know if they're like. Look, I'm being honest with you right now. I'm just laughing at it because it's funny to me. You know, like it's almost like listen. I already know the answers to the test. But I'll sit here and go back and forth with you. Again, going back to the Kendra G's, you can say whatever it is you want to say. I know in 4 or 5 years, she gonna call me. She gonna hit me up. But with this Darlene situation, you just got to know who to direct that anger or whatever towards, man. Your beef is with Anton. The beef should not be with the people that you've been around, that's been around you, that's been holding you down this entire time. And I'm gonna continue to say this. If you got beef with anybody, keep it between you and them. Don't start bringing family, relatives, and their loved ones in it. That's when things start to seem tacky. That's when people start to lose respect for you. And you start to lose followers, you start to lose subscribers, you start to lose sponsorships because, again, you can't take a joke. You don't understand, like, yo, the reason why people rock with you, Corey, is not because they think that you a thug, because you're going to fight and all. No, man. Most of the people that rock with you because you're a comedian. Like, you joke about, you laugh about you make a joke about everything. But the Corey that I've seen these last couple of weeks is not the Corey that I grew up watching. It's not the Corey that, again, in that clip with him and Kendra G, that's not the Corey that I've seen. This is a completely different, I don't know, it's like his ego has been bruised and he cannot get out of his feelings. Every week it's something with somebody. And instead of it being somebody that's outside, it's somebody inside. And you're targeting them. The sweetest person that works on your doggone crew, you're going to target her? Miss Darlene? Yeah, I can't get with it, man. Can't get with it. And listen, if this is what y'all respect, then hey, it is what it is. But y'all let me know. What do you guys think about this, man? Again, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for putting this out. I had to do a reaction before I KO for tonight because your boy got to get up at like 4. But I had to come and react to this because I'm just gonna say I told y'all, man. I believe that Corey Holcomb, unfortunately, I don't want him to be, but I think that the 5150 show may be on his last leg. And I think that Corey don't even realize it, but he's on his way out the door unless he gets control of the situation and get out of his feelings and get back to being the funny Corey Holcomb. Get back to being that guy. Like, yo, that's who people rock with. We rock with you because you're a funny freaking dude, bro. It's not too late. It's not too late, man. Even though you got them videos and stuff out there with TMZ, is right now while you're in the spotlight before this thing die down, you still have an opportunity to turn this thing around. And unlike most people, I'm one of those people that believe in second chances, and I hope and I believe and I wish that this brother is gonna stop what you're doing. Honestly, give Darlene a doggone public apology or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make it up to her. Go get her feet done, nails done, hair done, or whatever. My bad. This won't happen again. Let's get back to it. you know, and continue to push this thing forward and build this doggone empire together. But that's the thing that men have to do, man. Men have to know and understand and admit when they are wrong and when they done effed up. This lady ain't do nothing to you. She's never said anything disrespectful towards you, as far as I can see. You know, having came out the woodwork, she done held you down for 16 years. Never bend or broke or switched up sides. Keep those type of people, especially those type of women, close, bro. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Wait, am I on the